So this is "I Need You" from the same series.
이렇게 망가져 그만할래 이제 너 안 가져 못하겠어 너 같아서 제발 핑계 같은 건 삼가져 네가 나한테 이러면 안 돼.
Oh my god, I love this live atmosphere with the instruments. That's great. Those drums are great.
진실을 가리고 날 찢어 날 찢고 나 미쳐 다 싫어 전부 가져가 난 네가 그냥 미워.
I love the slower beat. It's much slower BPM than the original.
Everything 제발 좀 꺼져 미안해 사랑해 I hate you 용서해 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 혼자서만 이별해 I need you girl 왜 다칠 거라면서 자꾸 네가 필요해 넌 아름다워 너무 차가워 I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl 왜 자꾸 돌아오지 하고 down 이쯤 되면 내가 바보지 나 무슨 짓을 해봐도 어쩔 수가 없다고 분명 내 심장 내 맘 내 가슴인데 왜 말을 안 내고 또 혼자 말았네 또 혼자 말았네 또 혼자 말았네 또 혼자 말았네 넌 아무 말 안 해 제발 내가 잘할게 하늘은 또 파랗게 하늘은 또 파랗게 하늘이 파래서 햇살이 빛나서 내 눈물이 더 잘 보이나 봐왜 나는 너인지 왜 하필 너인지 왜 너를 떠날 수가 없는지 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 혼자서만 이별해 I need you girl 왜 다칠 걸 알면서 자꾸 네가 필요해 넌 아름다워 너무 차가워 I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl girl 차라리 헤어지자고 해줘 girl 사랑이 아니었다고 해줘 oh. 내겐 그럴 용기가 없어 내게 마지막 선물을 줘 더는 돌아갈 수 없도록 I need you girl 왜 혼자 사랑하고 혼자서만 이별해 girl 왜 다칠 거라면서 자꾸 네가 필요해 넌 아름다워 I need you girl 너무 차가워 I need you girl I need you girl I need you girl
What kind of crowd is that? Come on. You know, early generation armchairs are pretty quiet. You do that in Brazil, let's see what happens. So I like this performance better because I like the music, the background music, the instrumentals a lot better. But Jimin was really impressive here in both songs. He was very I think you know, like back here he was just as impactful as Jungkook. and you can see because he has a lot of the ad lib parts, so they were leaning on Jimin's ad libs a lot, and he did really well. Yeah, he was my favorite from these performances. They were all good. Jin was very good. I know you guys think I underrate him, but and I'm always surprised when he does well. But he was excellent. I think he stood because it's a lot easier singing when you're standing, when your body is erect, which is not a word I should be using here. When your body is straight. Where is that? That looks like that could be Ilsan. Oh, fun fact. When when RM talks about Festa in Ma City, he's talking about a little shopping complex in Ilsan, where he grew up. And Ilsan is where actually the new MBC studio is as well. So I'm thinking this is where the new MBC studio is next to Festa in I want to say it's near like Jahangdong in Ilsan. It's where La Festa is, where MBC studio is, where 호수공원 is, where Home Plus is. It's a really it's a kind of a up and coming neighborhood. It's where a lot of the single houses in the dramas are that are brick. The ones with like the little neat yard, and they're all pretty houses. That's the neighborhood where all those houses are. So a lot of dramas are filmed in that neighborhood. All right, MBC is canceled. MBC is very MBC. Yeah. A lot of people have a problem with MBC and their attitude. A lot of singers do, because they're notorious for, leveraging their power over performers. So even over the years, MBC was always not well liked amongst the singers. A quick history on the history of Korean television. KBS has 2 channels in Korea, and it's owned by it's Korean Broadcasting Corporation, and it's a government entity. And then the second channel. So we used to only have KBS and MBC. MBC was the private channel, and that was called 문화방송, which means 문화 means culture. So it's a cultural broadcasting company. And then the third one, which was added later, was SBS. And I remember when it first opened, it was a big deal in Korea. And the Seoul broadcasting system, it was only broadcasted in Seoul actually in the beginning. Later on, they expanded to other cities, and now they have their local TV. It's funny. Korea is a small country, but even the cities, the major cities, have their local news. And SBS was like the new kid on the block. And before SBS, we used to watch music shows, and it would feature idols and all the way up to trot singers. So it was like a family event. Like the family would watch the music shows together, because it had a little bit of everything for everyone in the family. And that was the case up until 1990 probably. when SBS came out. Because before SBS, we used to have Gayo Top 10 and I forgot the MBC equivalent. But it was like a family event. We used to have, we had idols, we had ballad singers, and we had trot singers. And the broadcast companies stations always made sure it was well-rounded like that. And the SBS came along, and they had a show called Inkigayo, which was geared only towards the younger singers, and that was kind of like shocking. And it for a little bit, for I guess about 10 years, trot singers were kind of like ostracized from performing on TV because they lost the opportunity to perform on those music shows. So what happened was trot made a comeback. They made all these specialized programs for trot music, and now it's pretty much separated. And then after SBS came the cableization of Korean TV. And then up to about 5 years ago, cable wasn't that big until like JTBC and all the new up-and-coming channels started doing really well. They produced really high-quality programming. So now cable is as much a part of Korean TV as the other stations as well. But Korea has so many channels. I don't even know what's what. I really don't. There's so many channels on TV. Like I can't even find the local TV stations because there's so many, and they are very high quality, like 4K broadcasts. It's amazing. Korean TV is amazing quality wise. MBC sucks. I don't disagree. They are very snobby, and I will not say anymore. I'll leave it at that because they're scary too. There's a lot of blacklisting going on in TV, even if it's not an official ban on a performer. Producers can gang up and blacklist groups. It's happened a lot over the years, actually, that you guys don't know about. And that's where the dirtiness and the politics of the entertainment business takes over. And you can't ever underestimate the power of a producer in Korea. They are scary. Okay.